Episode 7. Wyden didn't even realize she was smiling. When she walked toward the pier that morning, the bag she had packed the day before was still by her door, untouched. She didn't unpack it yet, but she didn't carry it with her either. One more day, she had told herself. One more morning with Taeyang. But deep down, she already knew. She was counting the right things now. Taeyang was waiting, as always, but this time, he wasn't sketching or taking pictures. He was holding two paper cups and looking at the sea like it had told him a secret. Taeyang, holding one cup out to her. I asked the cafe lady what she thinks you'd like. She said you're the warm cinnamon type. Wyden raised a brow and took the cup. Wyden, she's not wrong. Taeyang, teasing. I figured. You give off bookstore in winter energy. She laughed, unexpectedly, freely. It echoed a little across the quiet beach. And he froze. Not like he was surprised. Like he was memorizing it. She noticed. And for a second, they just stared at each other, her mid-laugh. Him mid-breath. Why? And softly. Why are you looking at me like that? Taeyang. Because you're laughing like you forgot why you ever stopped. The moment melted something in her. Not the big things, not the fears or the past, but the small cold pieces that kept her heart guarded. She looked away, cheeks warm. Wyden, you say the nicest things like they're not heavy. Taeyang, because when I say them to you, they're not. They spent the morning walking along the shore. No deep talks, no unraveling of secrets. Just seashells, soft jokes, stolen glances. He pointed out clouds that looked like animals. She told him how she used to believe every wave was someone's forgotten wish. And then, as they sat near the rocks, Wyden pulled out the camera he'd given her. Wyden, raising it slowly. Can I take yours? Taeyang, playfully posing. Only if you promise not to make me look better than I am. Wyden clicks the photo, grinning. Too late. She showed him the picture. It was him mid-laugh, sunlight brushing his cheek. Eyes half closed, pure, unposed, real. Taeyang, staring at it. You make things feel softer than they are. She didn't know if he meant the photo, or the world, or himself. But maybe it didn't matter. Because later, when she returned home, she didn't just leave the bag by the door. She finally unpacked it and put the camera on her bedside table, next to the one framed photo of her parents, and a note she once wrote herself.